Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your mid-month reading. This is for November 15th through the 30th. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. This will be your general energies. Usually I do your general and love life for your monthly. This time I did your monthly reading solely on your love life. And so I will link it up here and you can check that out. And if you're not ready to jump on over to that love life reading, I will link it at the end of the video so you can check that out. So this is going to be your mid-month Sun, Moon, Rising signs, general energies, November 15th through the 30th. And then I will go ahead and pull energies for your love life for singles and couples. Okay, so I just want to give thanks. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. If you're one of my subscribers or you've been here before, I absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. For those of you that are new to me, thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome. I hope that you stick around. I hope this resonates. You hit that thumbs up, you comment below, and double tap that bell to subscribe so you get notified of new uploads. Your 2020 yearly forecast will be coming within the next few weeks, as well as your December 2019 readings. So let's get to it. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, your general energies. Most important message, general energies for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, November 15th through the 30th. Now, this is coming a little bit late to you guys. So even though this is after November 15th, these are the energies that have been lingering from mid-month and on, give or take a week or two into December, okay? So right off the bat, we have indecision, broken heart. Two more cards to clarify, please, before I continue. Door to value. Last card, please. Okay. All tied up. Who did I just read for that got all tied up? Who did I just do? Was it Taurus, maybe? It was either Taurus or Leo. I just did those two earlier today. So we have indecision, broken heart, and door to value. Now, although door to value speaks of new opportunities in your financial situation, wealth, opportunities in business, that door to value in terms of having a much more fluid income coming towards you, building on the abundance you have now by starting with being grateful with what you have and building upon it. Now, when I see it with broken heart, indecision, and all tied up, it's a little bit of a tough energy because you're quite disappointed and heartbroken. I'm going to, read it a couple different ways because your general energies, usually I leave your love life energies separate, but sometimes your, general energies and your love life go hand in hand. So there is an indecision here. You're at a crossroads. You're not quite sure what to do about a specific situation that may, in fact, bring some sort of heartache or disappointment. I also feel that with this broken heart, it's almost as though you are keeping those feelings hidden. You're not letting people know. So this indecision is kind of eating you up alive, that it's just, breaking away at you, at your heart, at your outlook. And you're feeling as though maybe whatever partnership, relationship, or situation that you are in that you feel tied and bound to, you're not feeling as valued as you had hoped for. I also feel that some of you that maybe feel tied and bound to a specific financial situation, your outlook in terms of whether or not you're going to be able to survive the holidays. You're just like, do I just go all out with this job? Do I quit my job? Do I, figure out what to do for the holidays? I don't want to break someone's heart. I don't want to break my kid's heart, let them down because I don't have the money for, the type of Christmas that they're used to. Remember that the door to value also is about teaching oneself and teaching others in terms of what really is important here, and starting with being grateful for what you already have, not putting so much importance and energy towards the physical, towards the materialistic. And as a parent, I know it's the most amazing thing to see your kids open up, awesome and amazing gifts, and they know that you put a lot of thought into certain gifts, and they don't need to be expensive. You don't need to go overboard. You may be feeling tied and bound to a specific situation in terms of in the home or finances. Maybe you're not able to, make the type of money that you feel that you want to. I also feel that for some of you, you want to open up that door to value, maybe look for another job, but you're just afraid to leave the current situation where you're at. It's just too close to the holidays, and you're just not sure what to do, where to go from here. Now, things are changing. The door to value is going to bring you a little bit more stability, more so than what you currently have. And I know that you feel like right now you have the finances secured, no matter how big or small they may be. If you take that leap of faith and open up a new door, like a new job, a new position, a new location, maybe you have to commute, maybe you take on another bill, like you buy yourself a car and now you have a car payment and it's something you weren't exactly used to, that type of thing. This is an indecision where you have to think long and hard, and you need to take some time to really feel grounded in terms of what is in your best interest, what is the best decision, the best outcome for you and your family, right? So let's get to the bottom of this. Tell me about Aries for the rest of the month. That's 3 5s already. I want to say that all tied up card did come out for Taurus. And I do see Taurus here with the Hierophant. Those of you that have Taurus in your chart or are dealing with a Taurus. So we have, wow, we have 3 5s in a row, and you have this 5 as well in terms of your energy. 5s speak of big, huge changes in your life. Sometimes we're not ready, we're not prepared for the types of changes that the universe brings about. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Wheel of Fortune comes out here, because sometimes that is the wheel of destiny that the universe brings you, almost throws you into this type of change. And there you are, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Moon card in reverse. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take them. It's another major arcana along with this 5 of Cups. So, like I said, there's this, indecision. For some of you, it's whether or not to leave a relationship because you feel that you're not being valued. You may feel tied and bound to this person. Maybe you have children. Maybe you have, combined purchases, bills, home, whatever it may be. But I feel as though for some of you, it is reading relationship here, but I will read it in terms of job, family, business sense as well. But the most prominent that I feel here is like the indecision of whether or not to walk away from a partnership, relationship, family, marriage. You're feeling like no matter how much you do, you're not valued the way you feel that you should be. And I feel like this energy of feeling tied and bound is really what you're telling yourself. Well, we've got kids together. I have to stick it out. Just because you have kids together doesn't mean you have to sit through any sort of abuse or mistreatment, And so, this can also be a sense of, do you continue moving forward with a relationship that can bring about a lot of toxicity, a lot of toxic energies, feeling as though the two of you can never get along. And then when you do, it's very minute, it's very small. And then, you just absorb that positive energy while it's good, but then when it's bad, it's really bad. I mean, you guys get your swords out and like go at it. You're not getting along. It becomes very like verbal abuse, attacks. You're just at that point of maybe it's time for me to leave. Maybe it's time for me to see what else is out there for me, you know. And I feel that this isn't the first time you thought about it. I feel like it's finally like your time of saying enough is enough. I need to do what's right for me. I need to do what's right for my family. I need to do what's right for my children, whatever it may be. And you're the Queen of Wands here. You're ready to take action. You just haven't told them that. You have not like told them, you know what, this isn't going to work. You got to go. Or I'm leaving and I'm taking the kids with me. Or, you know what, you want to hold the house over me? That's all good. I'm leaving. I will find somebody else to help me with, you know. And it's very heartbreaking and it's very saddening. And I feel it goes both ways, because you are so sad and hurt and upset with having that feeling of, I need to walk away and I need to leave this behind me. This connection is toxic. It's unhealthy, you know, but yet you feel very tight and bound to it. And you feel like you keep going back and forth. And it's you absolutely feel karmically connected and tied to this person. It could be a Taurus, could be a Capricorn, could be a Sagittarius, Libra. Those are the prominent signs I see here. Now, I feel that at the end of it all, you're both pretty much going to feel like this, where you're crying over spilled milk. The smallest things upset you or hurt you, because there's just been so much negativity, so much, disharmony, not being able to get along with each other. And you have been thinking about leaving this person, leaving this connection for quite some time. You just haven't even said it yet. You're just like, I need to move forward towards a connection, or even if it's just to be single for a while, just to get away from all this pain and anguish and mistreatment. Now, in terms of business sense, right? I feel that if this is a work location, there's just a lot of toxic energy, toxic work vibes. You might have like the negative boss or the negative Nelly that's the kiss ass to the boss that just makes you all look bad. You know that it's not fair, it's not right. You have contemplated leaving the job, and almost to the point of just up and quitting one day, because like you go to work every day dreading like, okay, let it be a good day, let me be zen today. You walk in, people are already arguing, people are already in a bad mood, people are cutting into each other. And on the real, Aries, you just completely want to say, F this shit, I'm out, and nobody knows that that's how you really feel. And it's gotten to the point of, every day you go into work and you're like, do I or don't I? Is this my last day at work or isn't it? So let's see what this broken heart is about. Clarify the broken heart, please. Clarify the broken heart for Aries, please. Okay. Like I said, there is a need for change. You know that things need to change. It did fly out in reverse, but you know that things do need to change within a partnership, relationship, a work environment. Because it flew out in reverse, it's hurting you. It's killing you. You know that things, no matter how many empty promises are given, like, I'm sorry I did that, it's not going to happen again. It continues to happen, right? So why do you feel all tied up, tied and bound? You can't leave your job because you have a family. You can't leave your job because you just bought a car, a home, being on unemployment or whatever it may be. You just won't be able to make ends meet. You may lose a home, so you're stuck in this situation of feeling like you're tied and bound to a job. Tell me, what is Aries all tied up about? So this is about a partnership or relationship that you just pretty much feel like you are tied and bound to. You want to walk away. You want to float away. You want to get away. You want them to go away, to be honest with you. And you just feel like you're always going to be attached, connected to each other. What is this double card about, please? There is a message of concern in terms of whether or not this relationship is healthy, whether or not, you know, if you're not married yet, should you get married, whether or not you should even continue this relationship. One more card, please, for the Devil and the Hierophant. Yeah, so if you are the Aries female, you really feel like you're ready to walk away from a specific situation. You're just not sure at this point whether or not it's even worth sticking it through, sticking it out. Things haven't been changing. Things haven't changed for quite some time, not at work, not in your relationship. You're just really feeling sick and tired of all of it, to be honest with you. I'm just feeling like you feel such stagnation. You feel so stuck. You just don't know what to do next. Let me just pull a Queen of the Moon Oracle card. You have the card of protection. I know that if this is about a work situation or even a relationship for that matter, your big concern is how do you make ends meet? How do you make it work if you don't have the income coming in? If you end up being a single parent, I feel that you are divinely guided, protected. You have people that can help you out or that have been helping you out. And you feel as though you can no longer count on them. But this is your opportunity for real growth, to be able to learn how to release yourself from the toxic energies, from the unhealthy relationships, and just grow and move forward on your own. And you have to trust and believe that with this growth comes abundance and your wildest dreams coming true. I mean, this is about fruition, the end of a cycle, and then realizing that you do have what it takes to be able to make it on your own, okay? That was your general energies, Aries. Let's move on to your love life. Aries singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, November 15th through the 30th. Straight up singles, wondering why you're still single. How can you stop being single? Maybe you have someone that you are interested in and nothing's happened just yet. Maybe there's an ex from the past that you are not in contact and communication with. Where do you go from here? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, November 15th through the 30th. Straight up singles, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, trust and passion. This situation is calling for you to have faith and allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So have a little faith, have some trust, trust the process, trust in divine timing. Just trust all the way around. If you feel that the person that you are no longer with, that you are not in communication with, was the one for you, it is time for you to release that energy and put your trust and faith into the divine, into the universe, that if your connection really is what you feel that it is, the universe will set that path along. But it's got to bring the two of you together when you are both ready to be together, when you are both ready to be within each other's energies. Now, sometimes universe says, oh, honey, that's cute, but we have someone better for you, right? Someone who can bring in a lot of passion. So trust and believe that the universe has someone for you. So let's see, straight up singles. Have faith that you will be feeling Cupid's arrow coming towards you with a new connection. Perhaps a connection from the past. Resurgence of love, or you suddenly meet someone new that brings back the passion into your life. It's time for you to let go the energies of the past where you're sitting there thinking things didn't work out with the ex, crying over spilled milk, still sitting around waiting for them to come back, still sitting around waiting and thinking that that person is going to come back and say, I'm sorry, I love you, you're the one that's meant for me. I'm feeling a very sharp, no joke, literal stab in my back. So some of you may have been betrayed by an ex and yet you're still holding out for them. Why? Why are you putting your life on hold for someone who straight up backstabbed you, Aries? You, oh my God, no fucking way. Seriously, guys. I've never been stabbed, just an FYI. But you know when you cut yourself or hurt yourself and you feel the blood dripping out? No joke. I felt stab in my back, almost like a blow to my gut, where it was shocking and I could feel the blood dripping down. And what comes out? 10 of Swords with Queen of Wands. That is you. So either you did that to someone or someone did that to you. But it was very prominent that I felt it before these cards even came out. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands, the 10 of Swords, Knight of Cups. A lot of watery energy here. Either you have water in your chart or you were dealing with a water sign or someone who can be highly emotional, whether that's you or them, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of cup energy. 4 of Cups reversed. 8 of Swords. Ace of Wands. Temperance in reverse. Card of Sagittarius. Strength card, which is the Leo card. Okay, so like I said, if you are straight up single, you went through a harsh ending in a previous relationship, some major backstabbing and betrayal. You know, in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck, those 10 of Swords are like stuck to someone's back, feeling like that's it, the death of me, death of everything that, you know, is positive, joyful, happy, hopeful. You are in this doom and gloom energy, but I feel like some of you may have done this to a water sign, and I also feel that some of you may have experienced this from someone else. Someone may have backstabbed and betrayed you. You're hoping to have them come back in with an apology, but I mean, this guy's face, it's like, I've got love, but I'm dead inside, right? I mean, I don't know how clear you can see his face in this, you know, at this angle. Card of very serious face, right? After everything that's happened, you know, it's like, yes, I still love you, but my heart is at a standstill, you know? And so 4 of Cups energy, where you feel like you've missed out on an opportunity, you're hoping that they come back in because, and honestly, I just heard, no, you're not even going to wait for them to come back in. You want to go back to them. You want to open up that door. You're just stuck in your head about it. So again, if this person backstabbed and betrayed you, you're turning a blind eye to it and you're saying, no, I want this person back in. I want this passionate new beginning, and you want it now. Like, you're ready to make this happen, and you see it as a form of strength. Like, you know, I can make this happen. We can fix this. I can fix this. You know, others of you may have been the one to hurt this person, and you're ready to go back in and apologize and do whatever needs to happen in order to make this work. They may not trust you right away. And they may be wondering, what is your ulterior motive if you want to hurry up and rush in? You know, I'm not ready for you to come back in after everything that you've done to me. I don't trust you. So either you or the other person, whether you're hoping, wishing, praying for them to come in with some form of communication about living your happily ever after, or that is the type of communication that you are going to be making. You want to go and you want to, like, again, very quickly want to present to them, listen, I know I fucked up. I know that things, you know, got out of hand, got out of control. You are the only one for me. I want to make this work. What can I do? I'm willing to do anything and everything. I really feel that I've got a couple people here ready to, you know, put themselves out there for this connection because they felt like this was their one and only. Give me one sec. I'm going to pull messages from the fairies. Oracle messages from the fairies. What is the overall energy and advice for Aries singles that they need to know about this connection? Okay. Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and this situation. So you may realize that you've caused someone a great amount of pain, or someone has done this to you and you feel like you can grow from it, you can heal from it and move past it. You are willing to, you know, heal together is what I'm feeling. Like you're both feeling like this 5 and 4 of cups energy, right? Very emotional, stuck in your head, like my life is over. And so some of you, if you are pregnant with a little girl or you have a daughter, the answer to your question involves your daughter. So some of you have that type of energy in terms of if you found out you're pregnant after you've been divorced and, you know, come to find out you have a little girl coming. You want to heal this relationship, this connection, to get back together, to get, you know, to get back into each other's life. Others of you, like I said, if you do have a child together, you're wanting to fix this, you know, reconciliation or fix this connection, whatever it may be, for your daughter. You know, even if it's not to get back together, but just to heal the situation, it's to set a better example and to have better communication, understanding, being able to be civil and getting along in front of your daughter. Now, for the Aries cross watcher, because I also feel here, if this is Aries female, I feel like you are the daughter. And it's almost as though your father may have said something to that person from your past. Whether it was in, you know, in haste, an argument, whether it was, you know, just communicating to them just how upsetting this whole situation is. But I do feel that energy of like a father-daughter and being protective and reaching out to that person like, what is wrong with you? How could you do this? That's my baby girl, you know? And your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working out in your favor. You know, those of you that do feel that this is within reach in terms of healing a situation, I do feel that some of you have a lot of hurdles ahead of you. This is a big test from the universe. Sorry. My throat got a little dry there. So obviously there is a need for communication. So what do Aries singles need to know about this healing situation? What do they need to heal? What is the most important thing that they need to heal? What is blocking their healing? There it is. Someone was going wild. So again, whether it was you or them who suddenly went wild, right? Like this wild child, out of control, drinking, drugs, gambling, whatever it may be. You know, maybe you're a mother, maybe you're a father. Somebody here in the connection was just like, using the whole, I'm living my best life. I don't give a fuck what you say, right? And you're going out partying, never coming home, leaving your kid with the grandparents, whatever it may be. But you are running wild, like wild in the streets, not giving a damn who might get hurt in the situation. But in reality, when you do something like that, it's because there is something below the surface that you haven't dealt with. And you may be in pain, and so you're running wild to get away from it. However, you're hurting other people in the process. So what is holding you back from healing and fixing the situation is that whether it's you or them or both of you are in this energy of running wild and running away from what you really need to resolve between the two of you in this connection. So let's move on to the Aries couples. Okay, Aries couples. What is your overall energy, love life? Aries sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign for Aries couples, November 15th through the 30th. Most important message for their love life. Okay, that's 2 right there, right off the bat. Release your ex and you deserve love. So some of you in-betweeners, some of you that have just gotten into a new relationship, some of you that are dating around and, still holding on to the energies of your ex, no matter how much you feel that you've already let them go, you've moved on. There are certain situations, certain, feelings that when they come back up, when they resurface, when you think about, all the pain and anger and anguish and resentment that that connection or the thought of that connection or what they've done to you, when that resurfaces and you start to feel those energies of the past is when you realize you haven't fully released your ex. If it still angers you what they did, I'm not saying it's so easy to get over it, but if it still angers you where you can just if you saw them, you could just hit them, smack them or whatever you're feeling, or just the very thought of what they've done to you is heartbreaking. And, you still have sleepless nights crying yourself to sleep. You still have this heartache that you haven't fully gotten over yet. It is time for you to clear your energy of this ex because you deserve love. It's time to free yourself from that pain, that past heartache, and start realizing that you are lovable. You do deserve love and a new opportunity in love. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Aries couples. Maybe you're trying to make it work with a new relationship, that someone you've been seeing, but then the ex still comes around causing grief, trying to pull you away from this new connection. When you know that they have no intention on making it work, they just don't want to see you fall in love with someone new. They see you happy. Of course you're happy. You're lovable. And this new connection that you have is making you happy on all kinds of levels. And all kinds of levels. And your ex is just not having it, right? So if you are going through divorce and separation while seeing someone new, know that this new connection has a lot to bring you. Knight of Swords in reverse. So someone is absolutely pissed off, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or they have that in their chart. Someone is very pissed off. They're not afraid to cause drama between you and the new person, let me tell you. They'll come in, they'll start problems. I wouldn't be surprised if they've already made threats. That's how bad. That's how angry they are, because you know what? They fucked up. They fucked up. They want to come between you and your new connection. They can't get over it. Even though they may have been the ones that ruined this connection, that broke, the reason why you guys broke up, and they never thought that you would have just moved on so quickly onto a new person, someone would come in and just give you everything that they couldn't, and now they just want to ruin it. They want to wreck it. So, they end up leaving you in confusion. There is a part of you that almost contemplates whether or not you should go back with your ex. Just all I'm going to say is this, Aries. If this new person is bringing you so much more joy, peace, love, happiness, abundance in all areas of your life, why Are you even second guessing this connection? I mean, this connection came in to show you just how lovable you are. Meanwhile, the ex is trying to guilt you and trying to tell you, but think about all these years we've been together. I'm not ready to let you go. And they're causing you nightmares, sleepless nights. And, you know, the minute you go back to the ex, you're going to get the same bullshit that you did before. And you're going to be left wondering if you made the right choice, if you made the right decision. This person came in to remind you and show you just how lovable you are. They want to put work into this connection, into this relationship. And your ex is trying to say the same thing, trying to say that, you know, they learned their lesson. They're willing to do whatever it is that you want them to do that they didn't do in the past for you. And so now you're just like, you know, you're only saying that because you see that I've moved on with someone who's already putting in work. Let me tell you, right? And they're very angry. They are so angry. They're probably blowing up your phone, sending you harassing texts, emails, messages, showing up at your job. You know, they happen to run into you when you and your new person are out, and, you know, causing a scene, all kinds of drama, friends and family functions, and you're just like, man, can you just go away, you know? And you are at the point of wondering if you should just release both of them and just, you know, stay in your own world with your own connection. Yeah, you feel like you almost can't move forward no matter what, whether it's move forward with the ex or move forward with the new person. Why do you allow them to keep you in that stuck, stagnant energy? Oh my goodness. That ex is a no-go, let me tell you. And this isn't going to resonate with everyone. So those of you that do resonate with this, who are realizing and feeling that this is a page out of the, you know, out of your book. This is about possession. And someone else has a problem with the fact that someone new comes in and gives you everything that they couldn't. Tell me why Aries couples, Aries needs to release their ex. Tell me why Aries needs to release their ex. And if it's not Aries that needs to release the ex, it's the new person they're with that needs to release the ex. But it is the ex energy is within that partnership. Thief, and it came out in reverse. So someone's got, you know, I feel like, yeah, they're probably like, you took my man, you took my girl, and I want them back. Like they look at you as a thief, or they look at your partner as a thief. They're not. It's just bullshit, fuckery, you know, all kinds of stuff that they're trying to say. So if you are going through divorce or separation, and, you know, this new person is like, I'm not letting you go alone, it will cause a lot of problems, make a huge scene there. Just letting you know. Yeah, it's beyond this cause for concern. They're digging themselves into a grave. And what you are doing is you are contemplating whether or not you should more or less forgive them and try to make it work. You can forgive them all you want, but then release the energies of the ex. You deserve love, and you finally have a new person in your energy who is giving you that love. So why are you doubting whether or not you deserve it? If the ex couldn't give it to you, why would you doubt that you deserve it? Just because they couldn't give it to you doesn't mean you don't deserve it, okay? Doesn't mean your ex doesn't deserve it too. They're just in a bad place right now. Or maybe you are this person's ex that is feeling this way. I just felt sick to my stomach when I said that. Some of you are dealing with major anxiety and stress with this, especially if you have an upcoming court date. I also feel as though some of you are going to need to get a restraining order. Be very aware of your surroundings, Aries. This is literally making me sick to my stomach, nauseous with worry. Be very, very vigilant. Be very aware of your surroundings. I feel like this person, any chance they get, is keeping an eye on you, watching you. They're very unstable. I don't feel good about this at all. Oracle of Shadows and Light. What is the overall message that you have for Aries couples? Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. I told you. This does not feel like a good person. They can say everything that you've been waiting for them to say, you know, something that you may have been waiting for them to say months ago, years ago, to fix things, to fix the relationship, to move forward together. And it never happened. And now that they realize you've moved on, someone else has come in and is making you happy. Oh my God, this person goes nuts. The Psycho X, full force. Please be careful, be safe. You may need to get a restraining order. I'm telling you. I also feel that someone may try to break into your car or your home. Maybe hack your accounts. Maybe if they haven't already, they've already hacked your phone or your email. I'm telling you, this person has gone nutso. Please be safe, Aries. This is not a good energy to close out your reading. I hope that your December reading and your 2020 forecast is better. Sending you all my love, Aries. I'm not happy with this energy, but I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Be safe. Get the help. Let people know what's going on in your life, what you've been dealing with. Do not keep this type of thing hidden from your friends and family. They should be aware, okay? So I wish you all the best. Lots of luck. Sending you lots of healing. Happy Thanksgiving. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell when you subscribe so you get notified. Your new readings will be coming out in a couple weeks. Your 2020 forecast and your December reading, okay? Have a great month. Take care. Bye.